March 4, 1933, Pioneering Progress. Frances Perkins was sworn in as the U.S. Secretary of Labor, becoming the first female cabinet member. This historic event marked a significant milestone in American history, reflecting both the progress of women's rights and the evolution of labor reforms. Born on April 10, 1880, in Boston, Massachusetts, Frances Perkins demonstrated an early commitment to social justice. She graduated from Mount Holyoke College in 1902 and later earned a master's degree in sociology from Columbia University in 1910. Her academic pursuits laid the foundation for a career dedicated to improving the lives of American workers. Perkins's professional journey began in the realm of social work. She served in settlement houses in Chicago and Philadelphia, where she witnessed firsthand the harsh realities faced by laborers. These experiences galvanized her advocacy for workers' rights and safety. A pivotal moment in Perkins's career occurred on March 25, 1911, when she witnessed the tragic Triangle Shirtwaist Factory fire in New York City. This disaster claimed the lives of 146 garment workers, mostly young women, and underscored the urgent need for workplace safety regulations. Deeply affected, Perkins became a fervent advocate for labor reform, pushing for legislation to improve working conditions. Her dedication led to significant roles in public service. In 1918, Governor Al Smith appointed her to the New York State Industrial Commission, making her its first female member. By 1926, she chaired the commission, further solidifying her influence in labor policy. When Franklin D. Roosevelt became governor of New York in 1929, he appointed Perkins as the state's industrial commissioner. Their collaboration proved effective, setting the stage for future national reforms. Upon Roosevelt's election to the presidency in 1932, he appointed Perkins as Secretary of Labor. Sworn in on March 4, 1933, she became the first woman to hold a cabinet position in the United States. This appointment was groundbreaking, challenging traditional gender roles and paving the way for future female leaders. In her role as Secretary of Labor, Perkins was instrumental in shaping the New Deal, a series of programs and policies aimed at recovering from the Great Depression. She played a crucial part in establishing the Civilian Conservation Corps and the Public Works Administration, both designed to provide employment and stimulate economic growth. One of Perkins's most enduring contributions was her involvement in the creation of the Social Security Act of 1935. This landmark legislation introduced unemployment insurance, old age pensions, and welfare benefits for the needy, laying the groundwork for the modern social safety net. Her advocacy ensured that these programs became integral components of American society. Perkins also championed the Fair Labor Standards Act of 1938, which established the first federal minimum wage, mandated overtime pay, and limited child labor. These reforms were pivotal in protecting workers' rights and improving labor standards nationwide. Throughout her tenure, Perkins faced numerous challenges, including opposition from business interests and political adversaries. However, her unwavering commitment to social justice and her ability to navigate the political landscape enabled her to implement transformative policies that benefited millions of Americans. Frances Perkins's legacy extends beyond her tenure as Secretary of Labor, which concluded in 1945. Her pioneering efforts not only advanced labor rights, but also demonstrated the profound impact of women's leadership in government. Her work set precedents for future reforms and inspired generations of women to pursue public service. In recognition of her contributions, the Frances Perkins Center was established in Newcastle, Maine, dedicated to preserving her legacy and promoting social justice. Additionally, the U.S. Department of Labor headquarters in Washington, D.C. bears her name, serving as a lasting tribute to her enduring impact on American society. For enthusiasts of historical ephemera, visit history-collectors.com to find collectibles that might complement your collection. You can own a piece of history.